Hey everyone, this is Julian from the Binary Lab. In this video, I'm going to be talking about everyone has his unique talent. So why this topic? A while ago, I was having a little bit of an argument with my wife, and it was one of those things where, my wife was complaining about my lack of organization, my lack of planning, my lack of, foresight in certain aspects of like family and household, and she went on to say that when I met you, I expected that you were better than this. I saw the way you're doing your work. I see the way you kind of like overcome problems and tackle obstacles. The way you kind of like plan your business. The way you kind of like have a path for your students and Binary Lab. And I expected more. I expected more from you than this. So why is this happening? What's your problem? So the reason why I came up with this video was because I thought that a lot of people probably had a similar kind of argument as the one that I had, and to some extent you must have somehow also felt that sometimes you felt that I didn't. When it comes to arguments like this, you don't kind of see eye to eye on the same point, and you believe that it's not that I didn't care, but I just didn't think that this was required, or like it's not that I didn't plan, but I knew that somehow or another we're going to overcome the problem. I know that it's still like 2 years from now, it's still 3 years from now, and frankly I've been through situations like this before, and we can get through things like that very easily. So everyone has very, very unique strengths, and to be honest with you, like, some of you out there, maybe you have fallen many times in life and climbed back up again. And more power to you if that's you. I have fallen many times in my life, whether it's in the area of education, it's in the area of personal finance in the case of trading, like margin calls, and also let's say like personal finance including like going into the verge of having my apartment repossessed in the past as well, before I actually made a big comeback in trading. So I've had my fair share of situations that I've overcome, and I'm the kind of person that in Chinese there is a saying, 走到桥头自然直. So that basically means that when you walk to the edge of the bridge, sometimes you may be concerned. When you may be concerned that the bridge doesn't like lead you to the other side of the river, but somehow when you get to that point, you will find some way around it. So I found out that I actually have a very unique ability, which is to create and to observe, to create, and to problem solve. But I just lack a planning skill. Okay, so sometimes some of you may be very good at organization. You may be very good at creating stuff, just like I am. But you may fall short in a different area. But sometimes, right, when we get to arguments between like your spouse, your girlfriend, your parent, your significant other person in your life, when they give you a talk down and say that you need to change, you need to do this. And sometimes, from arguments like that, you can feel like down and out, washed out, knocked to the bottom of your life, and you feel worth no more than a piece of dirt on the ground, or perhaps even the floor mat. But the thing is that everyone is a little bit different, and everyone is a little bit different equipped from birth, okay? Or from culturing, whatever you call it. Some people say that our personalities are cultured. Some people say that it's inborn. Whichever the case, we all have our own strengths. And for me, what gives me the ability to create trading strategy after trading strategy is my ability to observe patterns, recognize patterns, and to actually create them. And sometimes it's so easy for me, but for other people it may seem difficult. And I'm sure there have been situations, whether it's in school in the past when you were schooling, or let's say in the workplace, or let's say it could be even like fixing something around the house, or helping a neighbor or something, that you see someone figuring out something for so long, and you just cannot resist the urge to jump in and help. And to you it's easy, but to them it's it's like probably that their whole life laid out in front of them. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is to, like, I want you to think very well about this, the last time that you saw someone in trouble, struggling with something, and you jumped in to help in way of a skill. Not jumping in to help because you felt that, oh, I need to help a person in need, but jumping in because, oh, that's so easy, I could get that done in 2 seconds. Alright, think about the last time you felt that way. Maybe 2 seconds is a little bit of a long shot, but I could help you with that in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And something that someone's been struggling for hours, but I could just help you with that. And sometimes, like my wife has a very good skill of kind of sequencing and prioritizing stuff. I don't. I honestly admit I don't have that skill. And she can jump in and say, all right, this is what you need to do first, this is what you need to do second, this is what you need to do third. I can't do that. I can't do that. But for the things that we lack, we learn. But at the same time, you are not worthless. Even though maybe you're watching this video because you just got talked down by someone, or let's say it could be on a bad day. But I want you to honestly think about, what is it you're good at? And when you know what you're good at, I want you to make full use of it. For things that you're shortfall of, learn. But for you, what you're good at, sharpen it. Like for me, I found out that I'm good at creating stuff. And because of that, like that's been leading me through the pitfalls in my life, because, well, I remember the days back in internet marketing when I was a Facebook marketer, and suddenly we were not allowed to market certain things, and then all the other marketers were like crying and did something else. But for me, I saw trading, and I saw that, like, oh, this is easy. It ain't difficult at all. I could teach this to people. So I want you to think about, what is it that you have. Maybe you have a skill. And a lot of you who follow my channel because you want to get better at trading, and or let's say you get better at trading because you want to do something with your life, make more money, you hit certain goals, or clear your debt. But that could also be some kind of a skill that you're leaving on the side, that could be the key to you finding the funds that you need to trade more powerfully, and perhaps you can even solve problems with a hidden skill that you're not paying enough attention to. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video, and share this video if you found it powerful. Subscribe to this channel for more. My name is Julian Wong from the Buying Lab. Bye for now.